issue, please reach out to me.
To start off, we are going to do a general lighting overview and talk about some of the terminology that comes with lighting. We will also review some of the components needed to run photometric calculations. First, we have lumens. Lumens are the measurement of the total amount of visible light from a light source. The higher the lumen rating is, the brighter the light will appear. Often we see and talk about lumens when reviewing or looking for light fixtures. For example, a generic 2x4 recessed light fixture might have a 4800 lumen output. Next, we have foot candles and lux. Both quantify the amount of light falling on a specific point or object. This is also known as light intensity. One single foot candle is defined as the amount of light that saturates a 1 foot square by 1 lumen, or a candle, of light that is 1 foot away from the square. One lux is defined as the amount of light that saturates a 1 meter square by 1 lumen of light, a candle, that is 1 meter away from the square. 1 foot candle equals about 10.76 lux. It's a little confusing, so hopefully these photos here will kind of help illustrate what exactly a foot candle or a lux is. Next, we have color temperature. This is used to describe the light appearance provided by a light source. Color temperature is measured in degrees of Kelvin, also shown as a K in parentheses, and is typically on a scale from 1000 to 10,000. A higher Kelvin value is cooler, as shown on the right side of this photo, and a lower Kelvin value is warmer, shown on the left side. Typically, you will see ranges between 2700 to 5000 Kelvin. Next, we have CRI, Color Rendering Index. This is a measurement of how natural colors render under an artificial light source when compared to true sunlight. CRI is on a scale from 0 to 100, 100 being colors under the source are rendered exactly as they would be under the sun. Lower CRI fixtures are typically less expensive than higher CRI fixtures, with the trade-off of having colors more drowned out and less defined, as you can see in the photo shown here. Now that we know how to talk about light fixtures and the components that define them, let's move on to cut sheets. These are found on the manufacturer's website, and it gives all the information on a specific light fixture. This includes the fixture's dimensions, the fixture's construction, the lumen output, the CRI value, color temperature, voltage, wattage, etc. The cut sheets are important for finding correct selections, using those selections in visual and in the light fixture schedule on your drawings, and finally for reviewing shop drawings. Shown here we have an example cut sheet. This is a Lithonia generic 2x4 recessed fixture. The left side is the first sheet you'll see in these submittals. It kind of gives an overview of the intended use, the construction, the optics, what the LEDs are like in the fixture, along with a photo, the dimensions, just an overview of the fixture. Then on the right side, this will be the second sheet in your cut sheet. It gives the specific ordering information, so your series, your fixture style, the lumen output, diffuser style, voltage, driver, color temperature, the controls if it's wired or wireless, if there's any integral occupancy sensors, and then all the way down into what the final finish is going to be for this fixture.
Another thing we'll see in cut sheets is a distribution graph or a polar plot of the specific fixture. So I've drawn a little diagram on the right here to help out, and it kind of shows if we cut a section at the 0 degree and then a section at the 90 degree. And what we would be doing is looking through those sections and then mapping out what the lumen output is at a certain angle and creating this map that you see on the left side. We also get a table that shows the exact lumen output at a given angle given the section cut that you're making. So it's really it's a way to make a 2D map of a 3D distribution from a given fixture. And this helps us kind of see what that distribution is going to look like if it's a downlight and uplight, if there might be, glare concerns. Again, just a way to visualize what the output is going to look like on this fixture.
Next up, we have IES files. These are the text files that describe the intensity of a light source at points on a spherical grid. And it is specific for the type of fixture that you're pulling from the manufacturer. So the manufacturer will test, all the different flavors that they have of a given fixture, if it's 4800 lumens, if it's 4000 lumens, if it's 70 CRI, 80 CRI, 3500 Kelvin, 4000 Kelvin. They will take those, test them in a lab to get specific values, and put that into an IES file. we will then download those IES files and import them into Visual and then place them to run our photometric calculations. Later, I'll show you how to pull these from the internet, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys kind of see what they look like when you open them up with a text editor. You won't ever really do that, but this is what the file itself looks like. That's it for the basic introduction on